Hey, what's going on again, everyone? I have some crazy news, and I did not expect this to happen at all. This morning, I woke up and one of my views popped off, if you will. It's sitting, I think, at around 1,000 views or something, and I'm, I'm ecstatic. I've been super ecstatic the entire day and just been going crazy. Uh, I think it's unbelievable. I never would have thought I would have gotten 1,000 views, let alone like in a single day from a single video. So thank you guys for engaging with my content, and I really appreciate every single one of you, no matter where you come from or who you are. So without further ado, let's get into today's story. June 1st, 2024, 11:57 p.m. The faint smell of cigs is finally something I'm getting used to liking again. Hopefully I can pull myself to dislike it again after I get back to the States. Today was another burner day. I didn't even leave the apartment today. All I did was a little bit more work on the PowerPoint I have to present on Tuesday, and then played Squad Busters. And I grinded so much for my first time playing Squad Busters, but what else is there for me to really do? Quite a bit, actually, but my motivation to do anything about it is lacking. I miss being able to play on my Xbox during times like these. I miss being able to get into Apex Legends or R6 and have fun, talk with friends, and get into a nice flow. It's like I'm having signs of withdrawal from a addiction. Well, because it is. But I always see playing video games as a healthier alternative to other addictions like gambling or drugs. Either way, it's a rather antisocial addiction if you don't really get to personally know anyone on the other side of the screen. I just remembered that rent for my apartment is due today. I have to pay for both June and July since I checked out early. Yippee. Just another bullet I have to bite. I wonder how I'll read this entry. Will I reflect the same tone as I do now, or will I be able to be in a better mood? Worse mood? Silly mood? I don't know. But hey, future me. If you're finally here, I'm listening to Nutshell by Alice in Chains. Hopefully that can help guide you. I feel lost. That is because the material I am researching is foreign to me. I don't have much knowledge as to what some of the terms mean. I get nervous by this, as I feel expected to understand it all. Now, I don't expect an undergrad to know this, and I don't think the professors do either. But my anxiety gets the better of me and says the former. I shut down because of fear of either being scolded or looking dumb, or both. Because of this, my body wants to just float down a river and casually pop my head up for air when I need it. Not dying, just kissing death. Sweetly, as if to tease it to come tango with my life. It wouldn't be a dance I'd forget, that's for sure. I wonder if my parents will ever come across this. Will their perception of their son change? Their son, who is now fully an adult. Their son, who is a hardworking student. Their son, who is an antisocial gamer. Their son, who beats himself over every small thing. Their son, who has imagined dancing with death. Their son, who has a violent temper. Their son, who refuses their help. Their son, which they love. Is this who you imagined your son to be? You probably didn't expect me to secretly be all this, although I doubt most of it was a secret since I'm pretty expressive with my emotions. Either way, whether you like it or not, you have me. I'm fairly certain you'll still love me, Mom, Dad, but I'm also curious as to what would constitute me to be disowned. I'm not saying I want to be. Like I said, I'm just curious. I think I've ran out of things to ramble about. Mom, Dad, I love you. And no matter what I do or how I feel, I will always love you. Everything passes but love. My dear reader and listener, I hope you're still doing good. I hope whatever struggles you face will be evaporated like the morning dew on a humid day in the Midwest. With the sun's warm rays ready to hug you in all its bright orange glory, You'll start to sweat, but even then, the sweat will evaporate too. The wind will greet you with a lofty voice and will kick dirt in your eyes, causing you to squint. You rub your eyes to remove the dirt, and the dirt returns to the earth. You hear the tall grass swaying in the wind. It is reminiscent of the ocean. You lay down and drift away in the green ocean. June 2nd, 2024, 12:58 a.m. And this piece that I made called Midwest Summer Morning was made alongside of this entry. I know, we have color for once in our actual pieces of art. Crazy. But it basically just describes what I said earlier about the Midwest summer morning. Overall, this entry was very somber. When I was reading this before I recorded, I think it helped actually tone my excitement down from that video and kind of brought me back down to earth. Being lost is never fun. When I'm lost, I tend to be very down and sulking and tend to have no motivation at all to really do much because I'm lost. I don't see a way out. But eventually, with time, those feelings of being lost will eventually become pieces to help you find yourself. And like I said earlier, everything passes but love. And everything passes is a quote from Osama Desai's No Longer Human, which unfortunately I don't have the book with me, but I do have it back with my folks, and it is a very sad read. And sometimes I feel myself being in that position that our main character is in. I forgot his name, but he's someone who, in a sense, is lost. Doesn't really know what to do with himself, except for the things that he's told by other people in order to appease them. And I feel myself in a similar boat because I do tend to do things to appease people as long as they are morally correct and the right thing to do in the first place. And so it's hard for me to sometimes focus and see a path for myself of what I think I should do or what I think is right because I'm putting myself behind other people and I'm putting those other people before me. In summary, if you are feeling lost, just know that it does take time. And even right now, as you say, I am lost at this moment in time, you can always look back at that moment of, I'm lost and see where you are now. And you can kind of trace a path of yourself moving to do whatever you're doing in life and say, I'm on this path. Where does that, put me? Where am I going with myself in life? And in a sense, use your prior knowledge to help get you somewhere and hopefully figure out, who you are or what you want to do in life. I'm going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you haven't seen the video that blew up, I'm going to link it right here or wherever it appears. So we can keep racking those YouTube views. Because YouTube algorithm, yada, yada, yada. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you later. Peace.